Hello there.
Some new updates for World War Hulk have hit the web. We are going to talk about it in this video. I'm not going to ever stop reporting on this project because I think it is fully coming to the MCU, and I think it is going to come as a movie. I think it's going to be a huge blockbuster, and I think it has the potential to actually be a good movie if Marvel plays their cards right. But we're going to talk about the updates for World War Hulk. If y'all enjoy my Marvel content, then consider subscribing, and let's get into it, guys.
The Atomic Fair.
So yeah, we have a pretty decent update on the potential of World War Hulk coming from Comic Book Movie. Actually, originally The Cosmic Circus, where they were asking Alex Perez, doing a Q&A with him, who, if you don't know who Alex Perez is, on a side note, he is a majorly, it's basically a major leaker. He has tons of credit in the industry. He has been right tons of times, and he obviously has inside sources. I'm almost convinced that he is working with Marvel to kind of build up hype in the fandom. But they did a Q&A with him asking about the future of World War Hulk and various other Marvel projects, but we're actually going to talk about World War Hulk in this video. We'll talk about the rest of the report in other videos, but here's what Alex Perez said about World War Hulk. Now, Marvel needs a big distraction for Kang in Avengers Secret Wars. In the meantime, while they kind of work it and fix it and do whatever they're going to do with the movie prior to starting filming and building up hype and all that stuff, I think that project is going to be World War Hulk, and Comic Book Movie seems to agree. They said, we have a feeling the next Avengers movies will be delayed later this summer because the site claims an upcoming storyline will force multiple heroes to unite. Marvel Studios is still interested in developing a World War Hulk project, all as a way to set up multiple street-level heroes as part of the Avengers roster to prepare them for the impending battle with Kang. Needless to say, this is a thrilling prospect. The site adds that they're confident World War Hulk will receive a big screen adaptation. While there's still no word on a solo Hulk movie, us seeing a Savage Hulk is a possibility. If this movie really is happening, expect it to be confirmed at Comic-Con or D23, so there's a big chance that we are going to get this announcement this summer. I have a funny feeling that this is all of the gears that are turning at Marvel. Like I said, in order to distract away from Avengers 5 and 6 and them kind of reworking those movies, I also have a funny feeling, which is another video I talked about already on my channel, another topic, but I have a funny feeling that Avengers vs. X-Men will be the primary storyline for Avengers 5. It'll be around the collapse of the multiverse and kind of a civil war between the two factions on how to handle the collapse of the multiverse, and I think that will lead into Avengers Secret Wars, where we see the return of Kang and possibly a new villain. That is another discussion for another video, but in the meantime, we need a distraction. That distraction is indeed going to be World War Hulk. This is something that is being set up in Captain America 4 with Thunderbolt Ross and the battle for the Super Soldier Serum, the battle over adamantium, and the ability to create Hulks and Super Soldiers, and all of this is kind of going to mesh together into this big World War Hulk project. I have a huge feeling that this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to build the hype for Captain America 4, and I think even that this might be why Captain America 4 was pushed in 2025. I just think the more that you think about it, all of the pieces kind of line up, but I'm going to take us back to another report that was from December of 2023. Alright, so back in 2023 in December, the Cosmic Circus came out with a big, massive report covering the future of the MCU, and this is what they had to say about World War Hulk. Now, I think that you take this into account, you combine it with the recent report that we're having, and this is where everything starts to make sense. Now, this headline here, this part of the article says, more Hulks in World War tensions. It says another story arc that will be a primary focus of the MCU will be the topic of world politics. The diplomatic solution of the Sokovia Accords was unsuccessful in maintaining world peace as global tensions continue to rise with the gradual increase in number of superpowered individuals in metahuman events worldwide. Therefore, governments are actively seeking ways to counteract potential threats moving forward. It says some countries will seek materials and elements to develop weaponry capable of disarming metahumans, such as using Stark's technology and exploiting elements like vibranium and adamantium. Others will turn to creating their own metahumans that are under governmental authority. The main projects involved in this specific story arc are Falcon and the Winter Soldier, She-Hulk, Black Panther 2, Secret Invasion, Captain America 4, and Thunderbolts. Now, all of this will culminate in a concluding story arc being World War Hulk. It says, according to our sources, one of the critical elements in this story arc is Bruce Banner and Jennifer Walters' blood and their ability to synthesize gamma radiation that allows him to transform into a Hulk. Banner has been trying for years to keep this under wraps to ensure no one ever became a Hulk again or uses the Hulk's ability for evil or personal gain. Goes on to say basically that ultimately Banner's efforts will fail. Marvel Studios intends to introduce more Hulks into the MCU. The first one will be introducing Captain America 4, being President Thunderbolt Ross. Of course, we have also seen Scar, so it's kind of funny that I think this report made a mistake there, because the first Hulk that we're actually seeing is Scar, but I guess this is probably Red Hulk being the first Hulk that is a result of this search for more power and stuff from the government. But it says, according to our sources, this will have dire consequences in the MCU story, potentially leading to a World War Hulk project down the road. This project has been described as a Civil War style project, acting as an Avengers 4.5 in which heroes will band together to take on several Hulk threats around the globe. So it sounds like that's the gambit, guys. It seems like we are going to be getting terrorist Hulks in a World War Hulk project, and potentially a return of a Savage Hulk and potentially a World Breaker Hulk involved in this story. But it seems like World War Hulk is going to be a lot more of a literal term in this story, involving a war involving various Hulks around the planet and terrorist Hulk threats that the Avengers have to stop, as well as the Hulk has to stop himself. I think we're also going to see World Breaker Hulk return in this movie. We have to see World Breaker Hulk. There's no way they're going to do World War Hulk without having World Breaker Hulk pop up. We're going to have to see how this is executed. I'm a little iffy on the change in story here, but it sounds like it could be good if the writing is really well done. I really like the idea of the Hulk being shipped off to another planet. Of course, they've already done that in Thor 3, but and then returning pissed off and taking on the Avengers and stuff. I thought that would have been an amazing story to see unfold on the big screen. Of course, they would have to tweak it a little bit, but Hulk versus the Avengers was kind of the idea of World War Hulk, and it seems like the idea of World War Hulk, the movie, is going to be closer to the World War Hulk's story that came out years and years after World War Hulk. Now, this is a segment I wanted to add on to the World War Hulk leak information video. So we have some conflicting reports on World War Hulk, with one of them saying that it's actually going to end up being developed as an Avengers film, and then a separate leaker saying that Avengers 5 will not be a World War Hulk film. So what does that exactly mean? I think it means that we will see a World War Hulk movie and have it involve the Avengers, but I don't know if it will be titled Avengers World War Hulk, or if there's a chance that this is developed as some sort of battle world film. I'm not sure how they're going to end up dealing with this. I know that they're building up to some big World War Hulk story with Thunderbolts and Captain America 4, but this is kind of breaking information over the last few days that I wanted to throw into this video, so comment down below and let me know what you guys think about all this info. But it seems like Marvel is definitely starting to gaze its eye more and more on a World War Hulk story, especially something to divert away from Kang for the time being. But more on this in the future, guys. I'm going to keep you guys up to date as soon as I hear any more on World War Hulk. So subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And if you're excited for World War Hulk or the potential of that movie coming out in the MCU, then drop a like down below and drop a comment. Anyways, comment down below what you guys think about these developments for the World War Hulk movie or project or whatever. It seems like it's definitely happening. They're probably going to push it to be a movie and not a Disney Plus project. It seems like we're going to be getting some updates this summer at Comic-Con. If we don't hear any updates, I would also consider that an update. But whatever you guys think, comment down below. And for this video, that is all I got. So until the next one, be safe and stay well. Bye-bye.